Carlos Patino here, y'all. You can find me on Instagram at space.lospatino whenever I have a show. I believe May 30th, I will be on a showcase in Temecula. When I find out where the venue is, what time, and all that good stuff, I will let you all know. Check out my other podcast with Sergio Mendes called the We Can't Dunk Podcast, where we talk basketball. It's playoffs. Things are getting chippy out there. Let's check it out. Let's talk about it. Let's hang out.
Go to all my websites, y'all. I only have one, gfarito.ninja. If for all my dates, if you're trying to get in contact with me, if you're trying to follow me, you want to know what the F I'm doing, new thing, you can catch me Tuesdays at the Redlands Public Market running some trivia for y'all. So come over, come hang out with me. Anytime I can grab a microphone and talk into it in front of people, I'll take the opportunity. So come here, come to Redlands Public Market, leave me a tip. And then I'm going to be at Strum. Actually, it's a back-to-back, a good game show at the Improv School Redlands and Strum Brewing next month on May something. Follow my dates at the George F. I couldn't find it. Then check out my other podcast, the Asking Couch, where I talk to like people and stuff. Yeah. Love you.
Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram at Willie_D20, on Twitch at twitch.tv/William_D20. Every Wednesday at Noah's Restaurant, every Thursday, Back to the Grind. I will be in, where's Route 30 again?
Riverside.
It's in Riverside. Okay. Riverside, I'll be there at Route 30 brewing on May 3rd. And then the following Saturday, I'll be in Ontario at Strum. That is May 10th. And then the following month, I will be in Redlands at the Redlands School of Improv doing the Good Game show, comedy show, whatever the fuck, on Friday the 13th. Oh, shit. I just realized that. That's a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. But we're going to make the most of it. Other than that, listen to my other podcast called the Thick and Thin Podcast. I do it with my girlfriend, and we have a good time talking about that kind of stuff. And I think that's it.
Jesus Christ. Are you really going to make me literally rap? Okay. We got
Carlos.
George, Will sitting around smoking all the weed, acting like clowns. We got all the alcohol and all the blunts, and then we'll go sit around chit chat like some fucking cunts. Either way, what can I say? It's the middle of the day and we're just a little slosh and we're just a little high, but either way, we are the three Buddy System guys.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Buddycast podcast. I am your host, William Henderson, and joining me today, my esteemed guest and co-host, as it were, George Farito and Carlos Patino. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Lovely being here this evening.
Yes, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Evening, mate. Just a little bloke here, just drinking a coffee.
We are here
having a blast
on a lovely Saturday afternoon, and well, this is our NPR tryout.
Okay. Oh my God, they missed the shot. Sorry.
He's watching cricket, mate. He's definitely watching cricket.
It just gets super loud with just cricket. Oh my God!
Oh my God! With 25 seconds left on the clock.
A short of a lifetime, some may say.
Jokic to the line
in the 48th
and
minute.
makes the shot.
Imagine if we had to think about what minute they were in, like they do in soccer. Like, oh my God.
They're in the 97th minute.
It's even dumb in soccer is you can't even look at the number and just say, oh, it's the 91st minute. That's actually the 92nd minute. If it says 91, you know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't know what you're saying. Please explain.
Well, because when it's the first minute is 0 to 60 seconds. So the second minute is 1, 2, 2.
Oh, I see.
And so if you're just looking at the first number,
they count up and not down.
Right, because they go up. So
I
Mm.
if
see.
they score, if it says 61-55, that's the 62nd minute.
Mm.
That makes
Like
a lot
that's
of
just
sense.
dumb. It does make sense, but it's like, why are you making me? It's like just put the timestamp of when they scored. Like, why are
I'm
you?
an American, mate. Let's do it
Yeah,
regular.
simplify it, dude. Anyway,
Man,
what's cracking,
my
Captain?
fucking
What's
I th-
crap?
I think there's secret hackers at Podbean because I canceled our Podbean
Uh-huh.
and switched us over. And that's, that happened a while ago. I think we remember that conversation. And then
Hmm.
they fucking charged me on a card that I canceled because I thought I lost my wallet. I didn't. I lost it in my house, but I didn't lose it outside. But they somehow found information of me and now charged my card for an annual rate at Podbean.
But I thought you canceled the
Eh,
card.
yeah, I canceled the account and I canceled the card, but somehow the account was still up and I needed to go back and cancel it. And then the card that they had on file for me was a brand new digital card that I had gotten from Bank of America directly to stand in while I waited for my new physical card. So it was a number that I had not entered anywhere because it came straight from the Bank of America app. I think there's hackers in Podbean, and I would like to sue them.
Are you gonna have you called them or anything?
Yeah, and they were like, "There's nothing we can do. Everything was like a legitimate charge." I was like, "But it wasn't."
What card is this on? Is it like a credit card or?
No, it's
What
just my
number?
debit card.
Um, do you have a band-aid on your finger?
Yeah, I cut my finger.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say like he's trying to burn his fingertips to get away from Podbean.
I'm trying to Men in Black my fucking fingers and shit.
I
No, I
guess
That's
was
have you
crazy.
called the bank then?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like both Bank and Podbean basically gave me the same answer, and they said that I would have had to enter the information, and I was like, "But you're missing the point here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a brand new card
Mm-hmm.
from an account that was closed, so I have no idea where they're talking, but whatever billing uh department at Podbean sleuth is doing their job. They're doing it well, and I
That's a
don't
little too
appreciate
good
it. Yeah, I
for
don't. I'm not
Podbean. That's
happy
a
about
little
it.
too well.
I
Like,
agree.
come on. Like, what are you doing, man? Work for the NSA already.
I woke up. I was like, "Yo, I'm missing over $100 right now. That's crazy."
Mm,
They're
that's
hacking, yo.
terrible. I
Hackers.
believe it, dude. They're fucking greedy.
I don't know how they got the information. I am baffled. This is my conundrum of the weeks. It
How
is
recent was the card?
This happened last week.
That was when you got the card.
My physical card, yes. The digital card was maybe 2 weeks ago.
So when did you make the switch from Podbean?
Last year.
Oh
So,
my God.
that's yeah.
So I don't know where the information could have come from. I'm baffled. I have no other word but baffled. I also like saying F's. Fuh.
Hmm.
Fuh. So I don't know what to do, guys. Might have to just start
Just
another
kill
podcast.
yourself.
I mean, I
No,
paid
because then
for a
they're
year,
gonna. I feel like they're gonna find a way to charge either one of us. Well,
I
and
know.
it's just gonna automatically charge.
You're gonna get out of your car, carrier pigeon's gonna drop a bill in your hands. You're like, what the fuck?
This is a death cancellation fee.
You have been served, sir. That's what kind of what it felt like. It's like I was served with a charge. I was like, this is not supposed to happen. So, I mean, I'll expense it, obviously, and
You
then
wanna you wanna go do something about it, dude? Gonna
I
figure
won't.
out.
Do you guys know where they? Hang on, let's see where the
Let's
Podbean
figure it out.
headquarters
Look it
is.
up, dude. Where's Podbean headquarters?
I bet it's
The
in like
head
I
Massachusetts.
bet it's in California,
Oh,
but
if it's in Massachusetts, I'm down to go.
dude, that's a fucking breezeway trip away,
Yeah,
man.
get to watch freaking the Celtics
Go.
play. Let's do it.
Podbean headquarters are located at 135 East 57th Street, New
Well,
York,
we
New
can't give
York.
their address, dude.
That's
That's
doxing.
doxing.
Yeah.
Is public information, dude.
Oh,
I
that's
just
fair.
put it into Google.
That's pretty far to take vengeance for 100 and
I know
something
it's gonna
dollars.
cost me more than
That's
$100 to
unfortunate.
cross
Yeah.
state lines.
But
Yeah, it
also
sucks.
with all the Luigi Mangione thing, you guys really want to fuck around Podbean like that?
Yeah,
You really
you'll
want to
kill some
fuck around with
motherfuckers,
people?
dude, for
Good
sure.
point.
Dude,
We might have to prove a point for the rest of
We
the
just
country.
we
For
just
the
realized
revolution.
the dude could get away if he didn't go to McDonald's and wherever the fuck he went in Alabama or some shit. He
No,
would have.
don't gaslight Luigi. That bitch is a little snitch because she wanted
Yeah,
her money.
that's what I'm saying. He would
He
have
could have
probably
gone
gotten away.
anywhere.
Yeah,
That bitch needed to keep her mouth shut.
We would have gotten
Yeah.
away with it too if it wasn't for that meddling
Minimum
American
wage worker.
that freaking patriot.
that
Yeah.
meddling McDonald's worker and her slutty friend.
Probably blew that money on fucking bullshit, purses and cocaine.
No, she didn't get it.
Ah, sorry.
For real?
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
because they were saying that her tip was not the thing that led to the arrest or some
That's
bullshit.
Oh, of
pretty
course they said that.
wild.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
As a matter of fact, we're already gonna come investigate this McDonald's.
Yeah, we had a guy just right around the corner at Burger King. We knew he was gonna have a burger.
That sounds
had
like
a-
sounds
Yeah.
like an Elon Musk decision.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not going to make these payments anymore to people
Yeah.
that give tips. They should just do it as fucking good Americans.
That's funny as hell. We
That's
had a
some
cop down.
apartheid mindset, dude.
We had a cop down the road that had a gut feeling.
A gut feeling and a hankering for something.
Yeah.
Or what white people call bubble guts.
It's interesting you bring up revolution. I mean, I know it was a Hamilton reference, but dude, I feel like if Trump runs for a third term, I think that's grounds for revolution, right?
I don't think it's constitutionally allowed, right?
He's doing a lot of things.
That's-
It doesn't matter. It's a piece
Yeah.
of paper, dude.
They started
Yeah.
selling hats on their website. The Trump organization started selling 2028 hats.
What?
I think
Crazy.
they're just trolling. Yeah, I think they're just trolling.
Yeah.
But it's not really like a cool thing to joke about. to be
Yeah, I mean,
honest.
let's just all get past these 4 years and move on.
TrumpStore.com
I know.
is selling a Trump
Mhm.
2028 hat.
But I don't know how affiliated he is to that. So
He's going to decide
Grain
whether or
of
not
salt.
to run based on hat sales.
hat sales. They're like, here's the data on your hat sales. And he's like, thank you very much. This is exactly what the people want me. You could tell that they want me because they buy hats. If they buy your
They
hat,
buy the hats.
that's why the Yankees are so popular.
I made a great logo. What can I say?
Everybody wants to say it.
No, TrumpStore.com is the official retail website of the Trump campaign.
There you go.
And they are selling
So-
2028 hats.
So I do think that a part of it is just like a troll, but I do think there's also a team that is actively working to do that. And I think if that's what happens, I think that's when I just like strike my job. What do we do? What do you do to start, or do you just like, I'm not going to go to work anymore? Like,
Well,
what?
obviously, you go to a pub and you look for some guys just drinking a beer, talking about overturning the government. That's how all revolutions
You
start.
need to find an anarchist.
Yeah, or a cookbook at the very least.
I feel like you
Yeah.
can find that online pretty easily nowadays.
Man, I think a revolution now would be pretty swiftly handled.
I think so too, but I don't know, man.
Are you fighting in the revolution though? Are you picking up your musket, sir? You going to the
That's what I'm
street?
saying, bro.
Are you, though?
quitting my
Are
job.
you?
Yep, I'm going, dude. I'm going.
What are you
I don't
arming
know.
yourself with?
You're going
Tell the
union,
people.
I'm going. Yeah, dude. I'm wearing all blue.
or you're going, or you're going red coats.
That's not even the same war, dude.
Are you going Union or Pacific?
Are you going Vietnam or Iraq?
I mean, I feel like you have to, right? Like,
Yeah, but
you
what kind
can't
of
just-
fighter are you, William Henderson? That's what I'm
Oh,
trying
I'm
to figure out,
sniper,
dude.
bro.
You're a mage? You're going from distance, dude?
Sure, yeah.
I'm going with drone. I'm gonna be a drone pilot.
Good luck, dude. You
Oh.
don't have that as a rebel.
That's not true, dude. You know how much
Who said I was fighting for the rebel side?
That Trump
I'm fighting for-
2028 hat is looking pretty good.
I'm fighting the one that has all the money.
I'm fighting for the
Trying to have-
winning side, sir.
I'm fighting for the one that sells the most hats.
Look, I'm trying to, I'm trying to fight a fun war too, man. I want all the money on my side.
Trying to be on the winning side, dude.
Yeah.
I'm Aaron Burr in this shit.
I at least want to use some cool ass technology. I'm not trying to freaking.
No, thanks to the tariffs though, I think China would wear blue and then you could get drones for cheap, dude. They're putting out like 10,000 drones a day.
Blue?
You
You
could
think
find
they
one
would
for
wear
like 50
blue?
cents. Yeah, because of these tariffs, dude. They're all mad and shit. They're gonna try and kill fucking Trump and stuff, you know?
It's
All
Yeah,
kinds of
terrible.
trade
we'll
war.
see.
This
We'll
this
see.
is how the first episode of Star Wars starts, y'all. It's fucking over trade,
It's true.
which is the most boring start to one of the greatest franchises in movie history. Such a
Yeah, but this needs
political
a
like
hero, dude. This needs a gunslinger.
This needs a hero, a gunslinger.
I don't even know what song you're trying to sing.
Me
That's all
neither.
right.
I tried to decipher, I'll be honest. I'm trying to
That,
listen.
it's a Christian rock band.
There's only one.
Which one is that?
I don't know, the only one I know, Hillsong.
Dude, come
That's
on.
not a Christian rock band.
Hillsong is it?
Switchfoot?
Surely.
No.
Switchfoot?
I was talking about
No?
I was singing Skillet.
Oh.
You guys ever heard Skillet?
I've heard of them.
I'm sure you guys have.
I've only heard the name, never any of the songs, because there's
Yeah.
just one girl in school that said she listened to Skillet, and I went, "Oh my God, me too," and then tried to talk to her. Yeah,
It's funny.
I mean,
I don't.
I dodged it. I was like, "Yeah, but have you ever seen them live?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh, cool, where?" And I tried to get her to talk about it more so that I didn't have to.
Mm.
I don't think I'm into bands that are named after cooking utensils.
Mm. Not even an appliance, man. They could have called themselves like stoves, microwaves.
Everyone, welcome to the stage, Frying Pan.
Well, they call their fan club frying. What do you call it? Panheads.
That's retarded.
Well, they're Christian, man. Leave them alone. They're
Oh,
gonna do.
they're
They're gonna
naturally
do
dumb.
cheesy. They're gonna do cheesy shit, man. That's the Christian way. Cheese it up.
My name is George Ferrito, and we are Air Fryer.
Yeah.
I think you could get a cool band. We're the
Well, you-
Spatula Patricks.
William Henderson and the Measuring Cups.
Mm.
That's a no. That's a barbershop quartet. That's not a band.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh.
Can be like a Dave Matthews band.
Yeah. William Matthews Band.
Mixing Bowl. That's my DJ name, DJ Mixing Bowl.
Can I be your backup number two? Be DJ Hand Mixer.
Yeah, dude.
DJ Mixing Bowl.
DJ Electric Mixer.
And then Carlos can be DJ Whisk.
Whisk. I was thinking of the word, but yeah, I was like, you really do have that thing that we were talking about on Thursday, George.
What?
You're in the same wavelength
I
as people.
think so. I think so. I don't know. That's my.
I just couldn't think of the word, but I was thinking that too. I'm just the whisk. Just
DJ
whisk. That-
DJ Egg BBB Beater.
Just Whisk. I like
DJ and
Just
pop 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 Peter.
Just Whisk. That's like a street art name.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
that's
Banksy?
because
No, it's a Whisk.
I'm not a DJ. I kind of just help you guys with the equipment and go yeah into the microphone.
Roadie Whiskers.
or like Microwave. Be a cool name.
No, those are your fans, the microwave.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
really
that
just trying to
kinda-
pivot out of comedy and into copywriting. That's what I want to do. Let's just end and then do something else.
Smart.
Kind of done with it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just getting started, y'all.
Good. Good. That's good.
Let's get retarded. Ha! Right? That's the song.
I'm just getting retarded over here.
Can I say there is a black and gold Make America Great hat again, and it's sexy.
It's
It's
hot.
kind of hard.
The black and gold, yeah, that shit's hard.
Would
I just
go
don't
well
like
with
the-
your
I
Spirit
don't like the-
jersey.
I don't like the shape of their hats.
Yeah, the dad hat's not cool. You need a
Mhm.
950. You need a snapback on it. That's ugly. But 950 in bulk is expensive.
Mm.
I've looked. But these hats
You
are
were trying-
$50, dude.
Oh my god! Plus shipping and handling, dude.
You mean that's it?
There's probably free shipping over with orders over $100.
Yeah,
That's
right.
it to express your freedom.
It's $50 and a 150 tariff fee
Right, right. You got to
Fees and
Klarna the
tariffs.
rest of the fees.
They used to be $35, and then the tariffs. It's probably made in China. They're actually made in America. I actually looked at it.
Terrifying.
You said that twice now.
No, I said terrible earlier.
Oh, terrible tariff puns.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible tons
Terrible terrible
puns.
puns.
Fuck,
I
dude.
almost seized up right there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
So,
shopping now.
Yeah, you're
I'm trying to see what other merch they have, dude. What
I
sucks is
mean,
like you can't even wear Trump merch, like ironically.
No, it's
not yet. Give
Not
it
until
15
2030.
years. Yeah.
Man. But yeah, those are ugly hats. You need better like design. Like a sick ass hoodie. Like a graffiti drip T, a letter T on a hoodie. That would be sick as fuck, dude.
no.
A T and a 28 on the back, like you're part of the N1 mixtape tour. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna make
No,
that right now.
everything they do is just to upset like the left, as it were. That's all they're trying to do is just upset the other people so that they can be like, look how irrational they are and emotional, and that you can't trust them to run the country, and they're not wrong. So
I know they go on their podcast and talk about it. What? That's us.
I don't know, guys.
I'm excited, bro. I'm
I
excited
don't
because you
think
know what? I see very few Trump jokes.
Trump 2028.
So that's nice.
that's good.
That's
That's
really
good.
good.
What does that mean? What do you think that indicates?
That I don't have to blow my brains out at every comedy show that I go to. Because remember when Trump first came, we were all kind of
Yeah.
bracing for the wave of things, and then it wasn't that crazy. We kind of all understood that like that's hacky, and then only
first
hacky
time it
fuckers
was.
did it. So now
First
it's like
time there was a lot of it.
it's mega hack. Really, I don't feel like I do. I felt like there was a lot of commentary, but I don't think there was a lot of Trump jokes. There's a lot of people doing or trying to do Trump impressions, to like dig
Yeah.
themselves out of bombing holes and shit. But
Well, you don't like that one.
sorry, guys. It's, I don't know.
I'm glad I can't do a Trump impression.
You can't do any impression.
Yeah, that's
You
I was
don't,
just
you
about to
don't
say.
even make an impression, sir,
That's not true.
except in your seat.
That's not true, dude.
Ayo,
Mister,
that was a
you got
roast
booked
joke.
in
You
front of
should've
me.
saved that one.
Mister got booked in front of me. What was I gonna say?
That's
Yeah,
weird. You cut out. I didn't even hear what happened.
I'm kind of glad that I'm not good at impressions because that's not really what I want to do. So
I'm the opposite. I wish I was so much better at it because, like, when you watch people like Freddie Lockhart and who's the other black dude that looks like Eddie Murphy? What is his name? Jay
Dan
Farrow
Soder.
or Dan Soder? Yeah, I'm like, damn, that looks fucking. It's like comedic magic. That's fucking cool.
It's just nice to be able to pull it out and use.
Yeah,
when
like
you
a penis,
want to.
right? It's like a penis.
Yeah. You can't put it everywhere, but when it fits, it fits.
yeah, you can't
When
just
it
take
fits,
it out
people really enjoy
all the
it.
time.
Yeah.
Especially if you have it out all the time, people get tired of it.
For
Yeah,
sure.
they're like, all right, guy, that's enough.
All
And you're
right,
like, this is my only trick.
enough with the cock.
Man, what game are you watching, Carlos? What should we
What?
Yeah, should we wait?
I'm not watching the game at all.
What are you watching?
Yeah, what are you
Nothing.
looking at? Why are you
Nothing.
looking over there?
Yeah, what's over there? Your wife?
My dog. My dog.
Your dog?
Yeah,
Is he
Boston's
peeing?
over there.
How's he doing?
Interesting.
How's your
In
training
the
regimen
place of
going?
your other monitor? That's
I
interesting.
honestly don't know where he's at right now.
He's playing right in front of the TV.
Oh no, he's laying down on the couch over
You're
there.
not even watching the Celtics. You're watching a different playoff basketball game, aren't you?
Well, that's why it's easy for me to pay attention to you guys.
That's crazy, dude.
It's not the Celtics. I'm literally just looking at the score every now and then. That's it, guys.
Wow.
I haven't watched a single play.
Dude, split your screen. Are you watching it on a
Yeah,
different
share
monitor?
screen, dude.
It's a different monitor. Yeah.
Dude, just put it on the same screen and put it at the bottom. That's
I was
what I'm
thinking about doing
That's
that.
what I'm doing with the Tigers right now, and you couldn't even tell.
With the Tigers?
That's what I'm doing with Andor right now, dude. It's season 2.
Oh. I'm gonna do it with pornography.
I'm
no.
watching
It's a game,
you guys
dude.
do you guys watch trash TV? I feel like I'm the only one that watches trash TV in this
I do
group.
not watch trash TV.
I've been watching Temptation Island, dude, and I
try not to.
fucking love this
Is that
show.
where they're not? Is that where they're not allowed to have sex?
No, that's too
No,
hot
that's-
to handle.
That's
Oh.
where they want to have sex with everyone. They make them. They just spike their drinks with Blue Chew and
You
shit,
said
dude.
you didn't
Mm.
watch it, you fuck.
It's every reality show except for the one where they try not to fuck.
No, so Temptation Island is couples, four couples come to this place and they're obviously gotten their issues, and so they separate the girls and the boys into their own different villas, and they
And they
each
fuck each
get
other.
the boys
And
get a bunch of
one dude has a huge dick.
no, they all have huge
Mm.
dicks. For sure. They all have huge dicks because they're like shredded. But so the boys go into their villa, the girls go into their villa, and they're supposed to like work on their relationship problems with like a therapist and stuff. But then they bring hotties into the villa. So the girls get hot guys and the guys get hot girls. And those people are there to tempt them into fucking and ruining their relationship.
This is wild, dude.
It is fantastic. It
So
is
they're
so
already
good.
in a relationship and they want to work on it, but they
Yes,
want to get.
they're at this villa to work on their problems, to almost prove to their partner that like even in the face of temptation, I choose you.
Fuck
Fucking
that. Go to a therapist, you idiot.
Yeah.
why? You can get a TV credit out of it too now. You
That's
can be
true.
famous.
Hmm.
You can get followers and stuff. And that's like the accusation for a lot of these shows is that these couples aren't real couples. Like maybe they dated at one point, but now they're both influencers who are just trying to get a following. So that's a thing. But boy, oh boy, do I love the fantasy of watching people ruin their fucking lives. It's
Mm.
amazing. It's so good.
How often do you get like horned up watching it where
Not at
like you
all.
and
I'm
your
more
girl watch it
baffled.
and you're like, let's pause and bang one out real quick?
No, because they're so vapid and dumb that
Right.
I understand that they are attractive, but I have no like I'm like ew, I'm glad I'm not there. Like you're crazy. You're out of your fucking mind.
Does
But
anyone have an intelligence on that show
sometimes,
besides the therapist?
sometimes
They
there
get
is like
voted off pretty quick.
there's a person no, there's like a person in one of the couples that is like really actually taking this experience for like what it can be, and they spend their whole time going on dates with the hotties, but they're talking about their relationship and they're treating these people like friends. But that is very rare. That is very, very rare.
And how is his partner doing? Just fucking the hotties?
No, usually that
Just
person's
getting fucking
usually
Just
barebacked,
that
getting
dude.
railed. He's trying hard as fuck, just being
He's
like,
like,
man, I want to get this to work and all that
hey,
stuff. Meanwhile,
I know we just met, but do you want to do anal? And she's like, yeah, that's what's
yeah,
going on in the other one.
that's what I need.
that's those girls. Like these girls are bro. I'm not gonna call them whores, but they're whores, dude. Like
They're
Yeah.
trifling.
they're through and through, but that's the casting call, like sexually explorative female, male, sexy in their mid 20s, like that's the casting call. I can't be mad at it. So they're there for their purpose, but
I
they
miss
just
my calling.
on
Mm.
on this episode that I just saw, they introduced this temptation haven where cameras are not allowed, and it's a fucking tent like outside in like the tree line forest, kind of barely hidden. Like the cameras are pointing right at it. You can see who walks in and out, and when
I was just about
people
to ask that.
when people go in though, like a red light turns on in the opposite villa. So if a boy in his takes one of the hotties into the haven in the girl's villa, all the lights turn red. They let him know they're like, "Hey, he's about to fuck someone right now." They don't say who, but all the lights turn red, and all the girls are like, "Oh my
And
god,
and
oh
why
my
else would
god."
you go in there? You know, they probably have
Fucking
Astroglide
Dog,
and
this
fucking.
is bad. You shouldn't watch this.
it's
This is
so
bad
good.
for you.
It's so good. It
I don't
makes
think
it.
this is. I genuinely don't think this is good for your psyche.
Why?
Uh, because it's just like it's stimulating your brain in the like relationship fact in like that area of the brain, and you shouldn't be getting like anxiety coupled with that part of your brain. I think it's just going to make you think that more people are like this than actually are. And I think that's not good.
You want to know what is good though?
I don't really know what you're saying because you're
this
talking
is
about
the
my
best.
favorite show right now.
This is the best Mexican beer on earth. Carta Blanca.
Are they paying us for this?
No, but I want them to
George,
because
blur that out.
this is the shit right here, dude. Like
Time
like
stamped.
I'll get like Mexican beer a lot, but when I can find this shit, man, woo, It's good. It's good shit. Kind of hard to find.
Anyway, I think that television show is bad for you.
For me, my brain is
For
is fully
everybody.
formed, dude.
For everybody.
I think television is bad for our brain because it does stimulate it in a very focused way. But I think we're past like doing anything about it at this point.
For sure.
It's I don't see like those shows really being emotionally any different than watching Jackass because it's still just kind of you're consuming it in the same way. It's just, like
It's a
reading books is good, but it doesn't really matter what book you read. It's all having the same effect, kind of like television. Doesn't really matter what you
Well, it's
watch. It's all gonna
showing you
suck
like
you
the
in.
worst side of people. And that's not good to like indulge in.
But it's not. I'm enjoying the worst side of people. Um,
That's what I'm saying though. Like that's not because then you start to see that in
Oh,
like
you're being boring
everyday
though.
life.
You don't like peek through your fucking windows when someone's beefing outside and you're like, "Oh my God, somebody's yelling at someone. Let me see." Like that's compelling, dude.
if the cops show up outside your place and they're like arresting someone, you're not checking it out a little
I'm
bit.
not watching a TV show of that shit.
Cops is free, dude. That was zero production. Like that was the best entertainment. They're making jobs, making people famous. That's where I learned that criminals always finger their belly button if their shirts are off. Like when they get arrested, they're all anxiety. They start fingering their belly button.
Yeah,
That's what I learned
it
from
has a
cops.
calming effect.
Yeah. If you go deep enough, it makes like your butthole tingle, you know? You're like,
I'm
"Ugh."
picking mine right now.
Your sphincter, dude.
I didn't even know I can get my whole finger in there. I'm so fat.
I can at least get my first knuckle in for sure.
That's really how I measure my
Yeah.
body fat percentage, the same way that you check the tread on the tires. I get a penny and I stick it into my belly button. And if you can still see his head, then you're not too fat.
I
Yeah.
have to regularly get the lint out of my belly button.
Oh, same here.
Do you? I
Deep,
don't.
brother. Yeah.
Yeah, every time I get off of work, I have, belly lint.
Do you
Yeah, like
guys
at the end of the
shower
day.
when you in the shower? Do you like you lube up your finger and you wash inside of your belly button?
No, but I probably
No,
should.
but yeah,
Because I do that every time, and I never had lint, and I'm also fat, So like maybe you should just gotta finger blast your belly button once in a while.
hmm.
It
I don't
does
know. It
feel
just
good.
it gathers every day. How much hair do you have on your chest,
I have
George?
zero. No, I'm a hairless monkey.
I think that's
Yeah,
actually what it is.
Really?
yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
the lint's
dude.
like pulling from your hair and then it
I
gets
think
into you?
it's just like scraping it all day, and
Hmm.
then
Yeah.
somehow it just gathers in your fucking crevice of a what's the worm thing from Star Wars where it's just like
The Sarlacc pit.
yeah, dude, that's like my
The
fucking
lint is Boba Fett and the
yeah,
Sarlacc pit. Just
yeah, that's my belly button.
gross.
Lint,
Sexy.
Lint,
Gross.
Michigan.
Dang.
Yeah.
No, I have like no body hair. I have hairy legs, but they all kind of grow down like a lesbian, and then it comes all up to like my happy trail by my belly button, and then it just kind of stops. And then my armpits, obviously, and whatnot.
Gross.
I think it's an Asian thing, right? Like
Probably.
Bruce Lee probably didn't have chest hair.
No.
Did he? I don't remember what he looked like.
I mean, you would never see him with chest hair because he's in Hollywood. So,
Mm.
of
Hmm.
course, Chuck Norris
But I was
usually
gonna
had
say, like
chest
in that
hair.
time, Chuck
So,
Norris was like fucking Velcro, dude.
yeah, you're right. It would have been all natural. And he was
My friend, you must be like water.
smooth as a fucking button, dude. I don't know if that's what people say.
Oh yeah, that's he had zero hair. That's how you could do the scratches from the the Game of Death one where he's got the claw scratch on his chest and then the three on
Right.
his belly. The
Yeah.
iconic. That's a sick hoodie. I just made a hoodie. I'm gonna make it right now.
Smooth as ice.
I'll make a Bruce Lee hoodie. I'm fucking wear it myself.
Yeah, dude, if you don't have hair, you definitely get more flesh wounds. Just like little like nicks and stuff.
Yeah, no, I do. That's fair. Like especially like on my forearms and stuff, because like what I do,
Mm.
I like run into stuff too, and there's zero protection. I don't even have like leather base armor. It's just flesh.
Yeah.
Carlos, you have a hairy arm? People
I
accuse me of shaving my arms.
I do. It's pretty hairy.
Hmm. You got hairs like
Yeah.
hairy arms like a Mexican girl?
People
Yeah, Justice
accuse
Harry.
you
Yeah.
of,
No, because they'll be like, you shave your arms. I'm like, I
hey,
don't.
motherfucker, you shave your arms, don't
Yeah.
you?
No, yeah, okay, no, that exact like happened. This girl Tiffany, I was a junior in high school. My arms looked like this, and she was like, "You shave your fucking arms," and I was like,
Ew.
No,
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 but you, no, Tiffany, but you should.
I should
and
have
just
said that,
Oh,
and
dude.
just
That's
yank her
funny.
fucking
No,
arm hair off.
I
Just fucking
couldn't.
pluck it.
She just caught me off because she sat in front of me, and it was
Mhm.
I think it was my like algebra 3 class or whatever, and she was a senior, so she was older and she was hot, so she just turned around and she was like, "You shave your fucking arms," and I was like, "Oh my God, no! Like, what? Like,
that
who said
that
like?"
just means that her arms were hairy as shit.
They
Mhm.
were. She was this Korean girl,
Ew.
and they were,
Mhm.
man. I was just,
Koreans are hairy?
this one was is weird. But she might have been North Korean. I don't know. They call me the Wolverine.
I have no idea.
Mm, man, forgot about that girl.
You're
Let's end this
welcome.
end this podcast. No, no,
You want to give her a call?
no,
Have her
definitely
as a
not.
guest.
No, no.
You can
She
find
was.
her.
Do you know like those girls? It's not. It's not like the cum goggles, but like there's those girls that are only hot because you're currently in puberty. You know, like you don't have like a style or taste. You're just like tits. She's so fucking gorgeous, kind of like level base. She was that. She wasn't like smoker. She was like puberty lensed. No,
Sure.
just me, just talking to some gay guys. Cool,
I don't
cool,
know.
cool. But
I guess,
you
dude.
only have eyes for one girl, dude.
I don't think about high school girls anymore, George.
I'm thinking about the girl in
You mean
high
you mean
school.
those able bodies?
You mean those
You're talking about able bodies
98.7,
now?
dude? The hot girls? That's a good joke. I hate both of you. So how's Noah's? Fill me in, guys. I haven't been there.
Um,
Fine.
the first one was cool. The second one was Sir Ruffington's. Yeah.
So it's
Yep.
Thursday though. Thursday was like a
Yeah, dude. These honestly, these last like 2 or 3 weeks have been weird. It's
is
like
Mercury in retrograde. Is that
I
the
don't
problem?
know. There was that dumb smiley face in the sky on Friday.
I didn't get to see it.
Me
Did you
neither.
get to see it? Oh.
What smiley face? What did I miss?
It was supposed to be Venus and Mercury were supposed to be like right on top of like where the moon is, and the moon was gonna be like a half crescent. It's gonna
Hmm.
look like a smiley face in the sky.
That's cool. I didn't know about that.
God, dude, get on
Yeah.
Instagram.
I
Yeah, but
am.
I don't think we were gonna be able to see it anyways. It was cloudy as shit last night, and it rained today. Yeah,
Like a good rain.
I was at my daughter's soccer game, and it started raining, and they canceled her game. So
In soccer?
yeah, for
What the
kids,
fuck,
for
dude?
little ass kids, yeah, they fucking
Who gives a
canceled
shit?
that
You
trip.
gotta fucking teach them how things go, dude. You can't just cancel because of some water.
Yeah. They don't
Sure,
cancel F1
sure,
because of the rain.
sure,
They're like, you
right,
can't see? So?
absolutely,
Man, you should
yeah.
have just let her play by herself out there. Be like, no, 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 we're not leaving yet.
This is why kids are getting measles.
I think it's because parents don't vaccinate their kids.
I mean, that's got a thing to do with it too, but it's also because nobody's exposing their kids to
There's no, what do you call it?
natural immunities, dude.
Immunities. There's no immunities.
No immunities?
They got no immunities out there.
They got no mutinies.
Man, you really trying to start
They're
this
over there running
revolution,
out
huh,
of
William?
immunities. They're not gonna have any.
Uh, I'm not trying to start a revolution, dude. It's gonna happen.
It's
not up to me.
happening. All right. Get
It's
on
not up to
board
me.
or get out of the way.
It's real talk, dude.
Man,
I just hope I'm on this side of the mountains when
Oh,
it
shit.
starts.
just get a boat. We just go until
I,
until everything's done. Just sail out.
What's wrong, Carlos? Are
all
you
right, I
dead?
shut off the game because my no, I shut off the game because my connection started to suck.
Ooh.
Oh, you love us, dude?
Well, I mean, I wasn't paying
Damn, that hurt
attention
my
to it
feelings
anyways.
kind of, man.
But I know I chose to like hang out with you guys than to like have connectivity
I
issues.
know, and then when I made you verbalize your emotion, you went, meh.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think I understood the question.
I asked if you loved us, dude. How simple is that?
Oh, you asked if I loved you
Can you
guys?
repeat the question?
Oh, you love us?
Yeah.
Uh, cu-
Motherfucker, dude.
country of origin?
um,
Mexico, apparently this fucking American wants to be. Do you guys is it true? Maybe you guys can be my Google. Did we as a country deport a 2-year-old?
hopefully, shit.
Well, I mean, they asked for it.
Yeah, they needed to be. They were probably criminals.
They were probably smuggling drugs into the
Hmm.
country.
In their diaper bag, as
Hmm.
always.
Just wrapped up in diapers, just keys, just in their diapers. That's some Tommy Pickles bullshit. Hmm.
El Coyotinho. Is that what they
I
would
gotta go.
say?
I gotta go
The,
pee.
how would you say like the little coyote?
Go ahead and start talking about Mexicans while I go pee.
Oh, I
The
already
little
was. I was
coyote.
trying to help you.
We're
I was
trying
trying to ask for help.
we're trying to
Doesn't
Google
matter.
Translate stuff. I'll look it up, dude.
A
What it,
baby's. Oh, he
what is
turned his
but like what is the
off.
Spanish word for coyote?
Pretty sure that is the Spanish word for coyote.
Is coyote?
I'm pretty sure.
Es coyote? Damn. It's kind of crazy the level of technology Google allows us to have now. Like, did you ever play those Mavis Beacon typing program games in school?
Hmm.
Like, I remember like learn not learning, but like having to do that in computer class, but also simultaneously like with the same teacher on a different day learning how to use a search engine and look up
Yeah.
stuff on Yahoo and
Yeah. It was a
and
computer class.
it was, but now it's like I can be like, I wonder what the Serbian word for dog is, and it just comes up. Like it always just blows my mind, and it does make me feel like we're in a assimilation because it's magic at this point. I don't know how to do it. Fucking,
Yeah.
and I'm doing it with my finger right now. I'm touching this fucking piece of glass, and I'm like, hey Google, what is coyote? Okay, it is coyote. You're right. Okay. What was the rest? What was the rest of the thing we were trying to figure out? Little
Baby.
baby?
Little baby. Coyotinho.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Bebe. BB, like the bag, huh? I'm learning stuff. Do you know any other languages, William Henderson?
Hell no.
Like you didn't even like take a Spanish class
I
or
did.
like
I took 2 years in high school because we had to, but I don't
oh, because
really
you had
like
to.
use it. Yeah, it was part of the whatever curriculum or
But
whatever.
no. When what were your elective classes in school then? If a language is like required. Because I don't think mines were required. I think I had, if I wanted to take a language, it was an elective course. This is in the 70s.
Took band.
Fucking nerd. I forgot about that.
Uh, I don't really know. I don't remember. Let me think.
Because
My
like my,
junior or no, my senior year, I did like in the morning, I went to like a tech center where I like learned like computer stuff.
did you guys have an auto shop in high school?
No, you'd have had to go to the tech center for that.
Oh, damn. That was the cool part
Um,
of my school. There was a full like auto shop garage, like grease lightning style shit. Like the students would bring their cars in and those would be their project cars. And they're like, today we're learning how to cut a box to put a subwoofer into a Honda Civic.
hmm, that's
And
cool.
yeah. The shop teacher was Taga and he was like the cool teacher, so he would just curse at you and in class. He's like, stop being a fucking idiot and grab the rent. Like like in an auto shop dude would. It was cool.
Stop being a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, he was
Go grab the wood.
spoke like just broken pigeon English. Just sounded like just an old Hawaiian man. Hey, brah, grab the wrench 'em, pow. And then he would just leave.
Maranchum. Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
cool guy. I felt recruited by him because in my first auto shop class, like one of the finals was to replace a tire on like one of those steel rims. You had to take it off, re-lube it, remove the valve stem, put it back, and then reassemble it and lube up the tire as fast as you can. And me and my
What is this,
partner,
a fucking pit stop test?
yeah, and I don't know, he needed a test, but it was cool because we did it real quick. And
He's
then
like, I'm looking for a guy for my pit crew.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It felt like that because after that, he was like, "Hey, you two, come here. I get auto shop too. I like you guys take them." And I was like, us? You want us to take your
Whoa.
advanced auto shop class?" It was kind of cool. Um, a skill that I've never needed in my entire fucking life. But hey,
Auto shop too. You mean with your piece of shit, you haven't used your auto shop skills, dude? What the fuck are you talking about?
I own a jack, dude. I have jack stands. I have tools. Shut up.
You jack me off, dude.
I would with a classic scissors jack, bro. Jack you
Cool.
right off the ground
Hell yeah, bro.
if that's how you want it.
I took an auto shop class too. Thought it was cool. I wasn't.
Because you sucked at it, or
No, it just wasn't as cool as I thought it was.
What did you
He's
guys do?
so he's
To
so
everybody.
Mexican that he's like, I fucking know all this shit already.
right? Hey,
I
fool,
was
this is a
teaching-
Wednesday.
I was teaching the class.
Mhm.
That's why it wasn't cool. It was just work for me.
No, I really enjoyed it. Every time, like all of the students had to cycle into the shop, the tool room, so that you could also learn what tools you needed and what they were called. But then for one class, you just sat in this fucking window door and waited for someone to come ask you for a tool. It was so
That's
boring.
annoying.
It was so
I-
dumb.
Mm.
I
Nothing I
see-
did in high school made me cool at all. You know, like because like, did you guys have a car in high school?
I did.
Yeah,
That's supposed to make you cool. That didn't make me cool
It made
either.
me cool.
I had a Plymouth Acclaim.
I had a Toyota Camry.
Didn't make me.
I also
cool.
had a white Toyota Camry. Yeah,
Mm.
it was my
Most
mom's.
people had a car in my school though.
Yeah, that was cool. But you guys had to like journey to and from school. Y'all had some fucking land to get through, so it makes sense for everyone in rural Michigan to have a vehicle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's also school buses.
Mm. Yeah,
That's what
but
I never took. I never took the school bus, at least not to high school.
I did.
Actually, to any school. Never mind.
I've taken the city bus to school.
Same, dude.
See,
Feel like
that's
fucking
wild to
trash.
me.
Mhm.
It's wild to me that like there's like a region of people where they're like, it's too close for us to go via our bus, but it's too close or it's too far for them to walk. So you have to take a
Mhm.
city bus. It's just like that's so crazy to me, man. Like,
Yeah.
because we would pick up if anybody wanted a school bus, they would get it. Like that was how it worked.
I lived in a different city.
outside
Though.
of
That was the thing.
outside of like I think the village limits.
I didn't want to go to high school there, where I lived, because like I grew up in the other town, so I had to take the city bus because I couldn't be. I like my address was my dad's address. All of my stuff got sent to my dad's house, and I was there what 2 weekends a month, so I had to get on the bus. But I had to take a fucking early bus. I don't know if you guys know this. I fucking suck at waking up. That's my worst skill. And I had to wake up at like 5:30 to get to the 6:15 bus. And
Ugh.
sometimes it would be cold and rainy and the bus wouldn't get there till like 7. And then that's like the worst. High school was great. Taking a city transportation to school sucked.
I'm still thinking about Carlos in auto shop. And he's like walking through the class, like wiping his hands off on a towel, and the teacher comes up. He's like, I need you to replace the battery in that car. And Carlos is like, $50. and the teacher goes, no, this is for your grade. He's like, I don't do it for nothing for free, man.
Why
25.
do I have an accent with you? What the fuck?
Because you're in a garage and you're Mexican.
Oh, it just comes out of me in a garage.
Yeah, dude. Well,
I'm
how
just
else
like-
would you wouldn't get respected in a garage if you didn't?
Mhm.
I don't know, man. It's probably the transmission, but I'll have to take a look.
I don't know, boss. It might be the starter.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. You could just make shit up. I don't know. It might be the influx capacitor, man.
Not the catalytic converter, but the catalytic inconverter. Actually,
See, your gravitational converter, homie, is not working, bro.
yeah, bro. If not, you're not gonna stay on the ground, homie.
You put in it. You put in an inverter, not a converter.
Yeah, you need an arcane monitor. These spells are not going to cast in this car.
Oh man,
Oh, okay, sure, man.
You have to
You're
lube
in.
up the chassis and the Chantel right there. Just lube it up.
And then just to say that when I fix this, something else is gonna fix. And when I fix this, dude, the radio is gonna work better too, bro. Yeah,
I
because
don't know
this.
why. I can't explain it. It just
Yeah,
kind of
no.
works like that.
When you fix the transmission, it's also the transmission
You
that
see,
gets fixed.
you see, the radio signal goes through the transmission. Most people don't know that.
Yeah, the transmissions to make the radio work. That's his mission.
Radio transmission.
No,
Duh.
I thought I said that already.
No transmission, bro.
Oh,
I said
I don't know.
transmission twice. I said when I fix the transmission,
Say it
I fix
louder for the people in the back.
transmission. No, well, listen better for the people in the front.
There's never anybody in the front.
No, there isn't. Not where we're at.
You get
I
to
mean,
like
every
bribe
we
people to sit in the front row, huh?
we have. I mean, I think we have had people, but it's just like it's not a common occurrence.
Do you think that's like a show's fault, or it's because everyone's like, I see what comedy is now. They were gonna talk to me. I'm not gonna sit
For
in the
sure.
front. Do you think
For
that's made it
sure.
worse?
100%.
Yeah, they just want to chill and just watch the show. Which is like any comic that's worth their weight. If they want to talk to anyone in the room, they will. They don't need to be right up front to do it.
How do I get my dog to stop humping? Because he's starting to hump.
Get it fixed?
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
kick it. It'll fix it.
There
I mean, sometimes it's
I got
they're
him.
like anxious though, and they don't really
I'll
like.
take care of this right now, actually.
you go.
No, get a rubber
Come
band.
here,
It's better.
Boston.
Just blood splatter across your curtain.
It's gonna stop, right?
Comes back. Okay, you guys want to do plugs or
Mm.
I gotta run to the vet, so can we do plugs?
what? Yeah, just use a rubber band. It's way easier. It's fucking painless. One of those like those dental rubber bands because they're small. You just right over it.
For braces.
Yeah. You lick it and then you.
What was it? I was gonna say, what's the reason people cut their dogs' tails? I never understood that, but I
They
know
could be
that, like-
unruly. Like if you have a fucking big ass Great Dane that
Mhm.
knock over lamps and shit, break your TV with their fucking tail.
Mm,
It's like having a dinosaur, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
happy tail.
Yeah. But then they
Oh,
could
or
hurt
like some of
themselves
them-
too. Like
some of
they
them
fucking slam into a
Whack
corner.
it so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hit it in the wall. It could like make it bleed and shit. It can happen.
Huh, I didn't know that.
If you see it on a smaller dog though, that's
Did you
purely
shit?
cosmetic. Oh no.
Boston, where did you shit, man? Because I smell that.
I hope
Show
you
me.
farted. Yeah,
Oh
let
my
us see,
God.
dude. Let us
Where
see.
did you poop?
Um,
Oh my God, you smell like ass.
put him outside.
Jesus.
Put him
Oh,
in the parking lot.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw him in the trash.
Put him in a box.
I gotta
This is your
take
new
care of
home.
this. I gotta take
Yeah.
care of this. Hold on.
Fine,
Pick up
dude.
your poop, dude.
Go be a dad and stuff. I got lucky with my dog. He wasn't really he went inside twice, but he was pretty like potty trained. Potty trained
That's
adjacent
nice.
enough. Just had to do it for like 3 days, and then he was like, "Okay, I poo out here. Cool, we're good."
Yeah. My dog's a dumb idiot asshole.
No, he's spoiled.
He
dude.
poops when he gets mad. You're ignoring me.
I mean, he's figured it out though. When he does this, he gets your attention. It may be negative attention,
Yeah.
but you know, he does his little holding your dog is like trying to wrestle a dolphin. He's just so fucking. How do you? Boom, and then it hits you in the face. You're like, God damn it,
Mhm.
dude! Jesus Christ!
He's annoying.
Are you gonna get another small dog when he dies?
I don't know.
Or are you gonna change animals? You're gonna get like a parakeet or a
Fuck no,
single
definitely
key?
not a bird.
No, a penguin. Imagine a pet penguin.
At least it's flightless, dude. It won't be just flapping and shit.
It tries to
That's why I
hop
don't
in
like
bed with
birds.
you and shit.
Ugh. It's a little tiny beak.
Penguins fucking
Fucking-
stink, dude.
I bet they do. How do you know?
There's a hotel that has kidnapped some penguins back in Hawaii, and they're like an exhibit. They fucking smell bad. Happy
That
Feet made me sad.
sounds like a travesty.
For sure. It's a zoo, though. I
Penguins are
mean,
in Hawaii. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Until you ask them, they're like, no, we're having a blast, dude. We get to eat tuna every day. We're not trying to get chased by
Kidding
whales.
me? We're soaking up the sun, man.
Yeah. I'm right by the beach, boy. Yeah, penguins in Hawaii.
I think this one just might have farted.
That happens.
Cool.
It's part of growing up as a boy.
At least I don't gotta pick up shit right now.
That's so you think until you step in the
Yeah.
wrong
Until I
place
step
at
on it,
2 o'clock.
right? It's just gonna be in my shoe.
Carlos can't come to comedy because now he's got to get his patella tendon replaced because he slipped on shit that he couldn't find.
Oh, I thought you were about to say that like shit is toxic and it got into my freaking skin and it like gave me a disease.
Only
No,
if you
at
have
worst you would
cats,
get a
dude.
heartworm.
What is that? Toxoplasmosis?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
A cat
That's
disease.
that's for ladies though. I think ladies in that
No,
are
that's
like
toxic shock syndrome.
ladies. Something like
Yeah.
that makes them crazy.
Toxic. Oh, the cat thing, huh? That's what you're
Mhm.
talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was being rude then. I
I think
apologize.
I think just more women have cats. More women have more cats.
Yeah, because there was a documentary that I watched about these two little girls that killed in the name of Slender Man,
Oh yeah.
and both of them had cats. And these bitches got
Yeah, I don't know
toxified.
if that's the jump that I would make in
It
that.
makes them crazy. I don't know what it does, but it makes them not
Uh,
think right. And they were little girls.
Yeah. Yeah, William. Where do you think the lore of Catwoman came from, bro?
Crazy cat lady, the crazy cat lady thing.
I'm not saying that doesn't exist, but I don't think that you can say that it causes hallucinations that would lead to murder.
But it also you can't really say that it doesn't.
You're such a Christian.
Show me that it doesn't. Show me.
Yeah.
Show me that it doesn't.
Show me God doesn't exist.
Mhm.
World's
But still-
flat, bro. Show me.
Still,
Show me.
just
All right,
because just
Fucking
because
shoot
it's
me in the face. Shoot me in the face.
just because it's a good point doesn't mean you gotta get mad.
Shoot me in the face.
Hit me. You won't hit me. Hit
The
me
thing-
right here.
The
Hit
thing
me.
is, it's not a good point, but we'll move on.
But it's also not a bad point. I'm sorry.
Yo, my computer sounds like a fucking PlayStation 2
Oh my
right now.
God.
It is blowing.
Trying to deal with Carlos's dumb rhetoric.
Bomb. It's overheating from your bomb, Carlos.
Well, man, I've had enough of those.
It's I know
Man.
I feel like that's my 2025.
Just bombing a lot. I
If
just
got
can't
a
think
tattoo. It'd just be a
can't thi-
bomb.
can't think of anything good. You know, for like since forever it's been, I feel.
I'm not doing any more new material ever.
Never? That's it. You're
Yeah,
retiring,
What I
trying
have
to
is
do.
what I have is what I have.
Okay.
There's gonna be a few shows, Carl or William, that you're not gonna be able to do because it's all old material, dude.
Oh no.
How dare you?
Oh no.
I tried. I tried to kickstart it today. I sat outside for a good while.
And I just ask people for money, you know? I was just like,
Nothing.
sir.
Nothing.
Yeah, sometimes the muse is quiet. Sometimes, you know, I don't know. Sometimes it needs a heroic dose of drugs.
Hmm. That's
You
probably
should-
what I need to do. Some shrooms
You should just get drunk and solo podcast.
by myself.
Yeah.
Well, that's what solo means. Yeah, of course. Um, that seems terrible. I think I used to do it back then, but that shit's awful.
Okay. I'm just some ideas. Just
Is it-
shooting the shit, just throwing it out there.
Is that what you do, George?
What?
Solo podcasts to come up with shit?
Just for
No.
himself
No, I freestyle rap in my car.
to come up with ideas for stand up.
Sometimes. When you need something to get the juices flowing, you know?
I actually don't know at this point, man. I don't know.
Super cool guy.
It's like I'm going through the. All right, you guys go ahead.
Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, don't you know that this is the lull? Like this is the rhythm at this point? You know that.
It happens.
You've been doing this long enough.
For sure. It just never I'm not used to. I never get used to the feeling. It just kind of sucks.
And then and then gods give you a gift of a joke, and you're like, oh
Hmm.
my God, thank
It's
you so
fun
much.
again. It's
Thank you
fun
so
again.
much. I'm
Yeah,
gonna do this for the next 6 weeks now. We're
yeah,
good.
that's the problem. Because you get into such a rhythm sometimes where you're like, oh man, like I'm coming up with some like really good stuff, new tags, new jokes, new everything, and I'm just like, oh shit, like this is fun again. And when I don't have that, I'm just like, dude, like this is stagnant and I'm not doing anything.
That's why I
Like,
quit every year, dude.
hmm.
I'm like, maybe I should just work. Maybe I should just fucking.
Nah, nah, I don't like that. I don't know, like I would, yeah, I just for some reason I can't like. I don't want to quit, but I definitely don't want to I don't want it to suck like this much longer, you know?
I mean, how many months into the year are we? And then when did you do the improv?
What
Because
was
it
it?
changes that for me at least.
February?
It changed my experience. At least the
Hmm.
month or couple months before, like comedy was different for me now because it was all
Hmm.
about just sharpening, and then it got boring, and then
Hmm.
you do the thing, and then you've wasted all that time almost because you're not doing any of that old shit anymore anyway because you're over
Hmm.
it. So it's February, March, April. Yeah, you're fine.
Dude, at Noah's, like I opened up with a new idea.
Hmm.
It bombed really hard.
Noah is more like no laughs.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And then I went to like a joke that I have worked on, and since everyone in the room heard it, it wasn't like it was just like after that it was just like okay, well like I'm just gonna be up here and bomb for the whole time for the whole 7 minutes that I got.
Yep.
And I was like,
Yeah, he's just practicing at
Part of
that
the
point.
game,
yeah, but I
man.
did but I did but I did my time at least, man. There's people who bail just because it gets bad.
Yeah. And I have to assume those people also do that in life.
Hmm.
So I don't I can't really, relate to that. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. All those fucking vibes.
Is that Katy Perry?
Yeah.
She went to space allegedly.
Hell yeah. Well, the earth is flat, so she went
Mm.
to something. Yeah.
Uh, I like how people are saying that it's fake.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah, that they never, because it's like you go up to space and they don't have any like
Mhm.
cameras inside like while they're getting shot up. So it's like and then when they're coming down, they're not wearing helmets, you know?
Well, I
Hmm.
mean, it's not like they're going to the fucking space station.
Right.
They're just going up in a fancy jet,
Yeah.
basically. Like,
Yeah, they're
That
like,
was
we're
a
gonna send this bitch up real fast, you
yeah,
guys.
yeah,
that was
they're
a
just going
rocket.
up to the tip of
Yeah.
tip of space, dude.
Hmm. Yeah, but that doesn't
So
mean that it's not real.
that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
know. But
Oh, that it's
like,
not real. Yeah, I no, I mean, I think it's
yeah, I'm just
far.
telling
I think
you,
it's far more likely that
yeah.
it was real.
I'm trying to tell you like what people are saying
Yeah.
that say that it's not real. I'm pretty sure they went up there, you know, but
I guess my question is, what's the benefit to faking it?
because it's
You know how I know it's real? Cause
ladies.
it's because Homeboy sent his girlfriend up, and I was like, I
Hmm.
hope this thing explodes.
Oh, I bet he was hoping too, low key.
Yeah, that's why I know it was real. It was like, look, this could
Uh,
Hmm.
go wrong. There's 40% chance this will go wrong. Honey, you
dude,
should go.
the payout? Oh my God.
Yeah.
But now I
But
want to see.
again, like my question is like, who benefits from this faking? Like, that's what I don't understand.
Women do.
Do they though?
Yeah, because the
I don't
first.
think they do. I don't think this means it. Most women don't care.
What are you talking about? They're all gonna vote like crazy now. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm with you. I don't see you know how people are saying like oh like the or how conspiracy theorists say like the ice wall and
Right.
like why would they need to hide that shit? Like for
Yeah.
what
Who
reason?
who benefits from
Hmm.
this lie?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and if you can't give me like a clear cut answer, then it's like, well, it's probably not true then.
Bill
It's the
Gates,
elites,
okay?
the
Bill
elites.
Gates, dude.
Okay,
Them, you know
but
them.
like, what, what? Wouldn't you make so much more money off of like recreating a map and a globe and an algorithm for everything to operate on based on a flat earth versus a like you would have there's so much money in like app development and
Hmm.
fucking making airplane routes and shit. Well, I guess in theory it would all be the same anyway.
Hmm. Yeah, see. And
But
also, if you knew why, you would also be a billionaire.
It's a hoax because nobody was trained to land, dude. They had no pilots. It was just them.
Hmm.
That's how you know it's
No, it was
fake.
Gail King. Gail King was on the joysticks.
wouldn't it be hilarious if it was just a drone? You
It
just
probably
send them up in a
was.
drone. And we're just gonna hit go. It's like a roller coaster. We're just gonna
There's not
push the
even
button.
fuel on it. They just used a rail gun to send it up, and they're like, "All right, hopefully we did the math right. We'll
Oh,
figure this
dude,
out."
it's just 1,000 fucking Tesla motors.
I did see Jeff Bezos eat shit like going around the capsule like to go open it. That was pretty funny.
Have you guys ever like fallen in public, like in front of people?
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
sure I have.
Like not
Hmm.
Man,
doing sports,
imagine
not
in
doing an activity,
falling.
just
Yes, I
living life.
have. I
Imagine
absolutely
falling in
have.
front of Katy Perry though.
Hmm.
She's looking out the tiny little circular window,
Just
like
waiting to
waiting
be
to come
let
out. She
out.
just sees you fucking derp it. Like, well, I'm not
Yeah.
fucking that guy tonight. I don't care how much money he has.
It is pretty funny.
Who else was on it? It was
Gail King. It was Lauren. What's her name again?
Boebert,
Uh
the
McAfee?
senator.
no. The Jeff Bezos' wife, Lauren Sanchez.
Oh, okay. I mean, again, like if this was like something that they wanted to like empower women, it's like you could have chosen some better. Put AOC up in that bitch. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
No, she might die. We need her.
Let's see
Mm.
that fat ass jiggle around a little bit. And zero G.
Put
Zero
a
G AOC, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's the
Taylor
promo
Stop
that
Swift. They
making
could have.
hats, dude.
Taylor,
Stop it.
yeah. Taylor Swift would have been about like there could have been so much but like I don't know. I mean, I guess those are probably the people they could convince to do it
Hmm.
too. But
Who was on this crew? Female space crew? Is that what I should Google?
Uh,
sure, dude.
Right now,
I wouldn't
that's
even, I
gonna
wouldn't
be
blue
even they're not
Google
crew, they're a passenger.
Blue Origin space flight,
nope,
and that's what
nope.
people are mad at too
Google's
because
gonna give me the AI thing, so
they're
it's fine.
calling them like astronauts, and people are like, "You mean passengers?" That's what people are
Well, I think astronaut is a pretty loose term
for sure.
for just someone that
Yeah,
is
everybody knows that you're a cosmonaut or not.
yeah.
Cosmonaut.
Uh but it's like, yeah, I mean, I guess if you've gone into space, like you can argue that you are like you could make that argument, I
Has
guess.
somebody made the joke already that these women are they're astronauts?
Astronauts.
Katy Perry, Lauren Sanchez, Gail King, Aisha Bowe, Amanda Wynn, and Carrie Ann Flynn.
I don't know any of those people besides Katy Perry, to be completely
Hmm.
honest with you.
Gail King, I think,
Gail
is a
King, that's
news.
Oprah's best friend, dude.
Yeah, she also does like news and stuff like that for CNN and stuff like that.
Also ironic, Katy Perry had a song called Extraterrestrial.
It's all
Dude, there's a
connected.
person in a local person that also has that song. That it fucking sucks.
She's an alien. Well, actually, the person she was fucking was an alien.
I'm trying to figure out. It won't like give me like just tell me who these people are.
It's happening.
What are you barking at?
Don't
Probably
worry, we can't hear it.
You think you're a big dog?
I'm a big dog. I do
Oh,
big dog shit.
I'll show you the big dog.
I love that little dog, big dog energy. I saw it at the
Mm-hmm.
park this morning. They're just so fucking what, dude? Fucking what, dude?
Oh, bud.
It's Bo until you get up on him. These
One of the smallest security guards I ever met in my life would show up to work with armored motorcycle knuckles. like gloves. I'm like, damn, dude, okay, easy. It was little, but it's like fucking you just
gotta
bringing
prove a
weapons to work.
point.
Boom. I've seen him use it too. It changes someone's day.
Day, change your fucking life probably. A spike through the cheek,
Orbital fracture.
Yeah.
dude. It sounds like you can skewer your eyeball.
As you should. If you're acting a ruckus in a nightclub, you should be skewered. Why are you trying to ruin everyone's day, bro?
Essentially.
Fucking annoying. All right, y'all. Are we done?
Yeah.
Yeah,
ready,
let's do
Mark?
it.
Any closing thoughts for the churn? I didn't bring us in, so I don't know why I'm in this, but
Any closing thoughts for the churn?
yeah, guys, eat your vitamins, eat your spinach, and eggs are coming down in price again. So 2028. What?
Shout out Trump.
Tariffs.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you really gonna make me literally rap? Okay. We got
Carlos.
George, Will sitting around smoking all the weed, acting like clowns. We got all the alcohol and all the blunts, and then we'll go sit around chit chat like some fucking cunts. Either way, what can I say? It's the middle of the day and we're just a little slosh and we're just a little high, but either way we are the three buddy system guys.